We're talking about the Dokyro Sleeve. Why? Well, that's my name, Dolf, Izin, and Rorschach. So, we three, we team up in this project. What is the whole issue? Well, here you have the BOP. We have the oil coming out, the methane coming out, and then when we check here, the first diameter that we have here, that's the size of our sleeve. So, what's happening? In the ocean that I showed you before, the heavy parts, they go all over the place, and then they fall down. So, they contaminate the seabed also. What we try to do, we try to couple the dynamics of the flow to push everything up, also the heavy particles, to our separator. In the separator, we're going to make a separation between the gas that we bring to the gas tanker and the oil that we bring to an oil tanker. That's about it. We're going to give you more details about this, but I leave that to my colleague, Dr. Kizin. What is actually our system good for now? Why we come up with this system? Well, this, besides the fix for the oil now, even, here is the pipe of BP, and there's still a lot escaping here. If they make a fix over it, they can still get rid of the rest. So, it's a really good system for all the situations. That makes it a redundant emergency system. Something I think that should float between the oil rigs in the Gulf of Mexico right now. It is a low-cost system. It is a spill containment in hours, maximum 1 day. That means nobody is going to say after day 6 days we're losing that much oil. No, 1 day, let's say 2 days if it's too far away. So, it's easy and simple. The sleeve that we use is recyclable, and it can be used at each depth in the ocean. The sleeve. I remember that you were going to say, or I can imagine that you're going to say, that sleeve, who's going to make that sleeve? Well, it's very simple. America is a very big country, and we use plastic for everything. So, the sleeve is just a regular plastic sleeve. Plastic, polyethylene, reinforced or not, but I'm thinking about a plastic of 20-30 mils, and the diameter you know already. I'm talking about the diameter of 10 or more foot. So, in meters, that's 2.8 to 3 meters diameter. How can we get that hose? Well, it's very simple. All those factories that make plastics, that make your garbage bags and make the big sleeves and the big plastic sheets, they have machinery and they blow the sheets. That means, first of all, they put the plastics, the polyethylene, in an extruder with 2 screws. Okay? It's heated up and it becomes in a plastic phase. It means a moldable and almost melting plastic, and then they push it through those screws through a circle ring, okay? And there, when it comes out, it's taken up, it's cooled down, and it's expanded as far as those with rings. So that process is a continuous process. If they keep the plastic material, whatever, how they use it, and they keep it providing, that's a continuous system, and that means it can run for days. Now, making a sleeve like that is maybe half a day to 1 work maximum. My dear friends, John, I thank you for your attention, and this is my contribution